Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2016 Mazda CX-5 GT all-wheel drive in this gorgeous jet black mica color. This 4-door, 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a really stylish and aggressive front end thanks to the nice lines just above the headlights that carries all the way under the grille there. And of course you've also got that nice big Mazda emblem in the center here as well. If you take a look over at the headlights, you'll notice the LED daytime running lights as well as those massive projector beam bulbs, which is a really nice feature to have. Lots of utility and lots of style. Just below there, you've also got a couple of fog lights, as well as a nice little accent piece. And as we continue around the vehicle, you'll notice the massive 19-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on. And those are wrapped in the BF Goodrich tires. These have tons and tons of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll notice the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. And in back here we do have the tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And of course that tint continues in the back here as well. Up top you do have that nice color matched roof fin antenna as well as the color matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. And you'll also find this nice matte piece here that connects the spoiler to the main body. In back here, you've also got the nice rear windshield wiper. Of course, you've also got the CX-5 all-wheel drive badging, as well as the Sky Active badging. And in back here, you do have the dual exhaust with the chrome tip as well, which really helps to give it a sporty and aggressive look. This SUV is in fantastic condition inside and out, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the interior features. Hopping inside the CX-5 is nice and easy. Of course, you do have your standard remote lock and unlock functions on the key fob here, though this vehicle is equipped with a proximity smart key system, so simply hit the button on the door here and the vehicle will unlock. Inside, you're greeted with this gorgeous black leather upholstery for the seats. They got a really nice design as well, including the nice rib design to the center of the seat, as well as that nice perforation. And of course, you'll also find this nice red accent stitching that follows all the way down the side of the bolster to the bottom of the seat here as well. Just below the seat you do have the memory settings for the driver's seat, which is a really handy feature, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. And of course you've also got the power adjustable seat controls, including the power adjustable lumbar support. And as an added bonus, you'll actually find the power adjustable seat controls on the passenger side as well. If you take a look in the footwell there, you will find the nice CX-5 branded floor mats all throughout the interior. So let's go ahead and hop inside this spacious and luxurious interior and take a look at all the interior features. The features inside the CX-5 start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the car. Take a look over at the driver's side door panel here. You'll find this really nice design, including the nice leather wrapped armrest here, as well as that nice stitching that runs along the bottom. You've also got this almost mirror-y metallic looking finish to this panel here that runs along the side. And you'll find that same finish on the door handle as well. You can see it's very reflective and almost mirror-like. Of course, this is also where you'll find the controls for your power windows, locks, and mirrors. And the driver window is also automatic. Of course, you've also got that nice brushed finish to the panel that houses those controls. And underneath here, you do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel there, as well as, of course, the speaker integrated in there as well. And if you take a look there, you'll actually notice that this is a Bose sound system, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. If you take a look up top here, this is where you'll find the button for your traction control, so you can toggle that on and off. And just below there, you've also got the button for your blind spot monitoring, as well as your lane keep assist. Just below there, you've also got a little handy storage pocket for some smaller items. And underneath there, of course, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering, so you can get that steering wheel in the perfect position. If you take a look up top at the turn signal stock here, you will find, of course, the switch for your headlights, and this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And of course, you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If you take a look at this great looking steering wheel here, you'll find the nice leather wrapped steering wheel with the spokes at the bottom, as well as that nice metallic looking finish. And of course, if we take a look at the left hand side here, you'll find the controls for your audio system, including your track selectors at the top. You've also got the volume rocker here, and you've also got this info button, so you can cycle through the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. You've also got the voice recognition button there, as well as at the bottom you've got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. So let's go ahead and take a look at that screen. You can see at the top there you do have the exterior temperature, and in the first screen here you have your distance to empty. You can also cycle through to check your average fuel consumption, your current fuel consumption, your average speed, and this is your radar guided cruise control follow distance, so you can check what the follow distance is. You've also got your warnings if you have any, and they will display there. Take a look in the just below the speedometer there, you've got of course your odometer, and that currently reads 58,304 kilometers. Take a look at the right hand side of the steering wheel here. This is where you'll find the buttons for your cruise control, and like I mentioned, it is a radar guided cruise control follow system, so you can adjust the follow distance with this button here. At the bottom there, of course, you've got the buttons to turn the system on and off. Take a look in the center of the dash here. You've got this nice embedded touchscreen infotainment system. That includes navigation, which is a really nice feature. As an added little bonus, you can actually control this with the dial down here as well. You can scroll through and click in and out with that button down there if you didn't want to use the touchscreen feature. As you can see, you do have some applications. You've got your traffic map, you've got your fuel economy monitor, so you can check your fuel economy. You've also got your warning guidance as well as your maintenance reminders. In the next screen over, you've got, of course, all of your audio, including standard AM, FM radio, though this vehicle also comes equipped with XM radio, AHA, Pandora, Stitcher. Of course, you've also got Bluetooth, as well as a couple of USB ports. If we back out of that, you can also scroll through all of the different functions for your audio system. Because you don't have any tactile audio controls, you actually just use this system as your main audio control. If we back further out, you can of course open up your communications if you have your phone hooked up via Bluetooth, and of course you can access the navigation that I showed you as well through that menu there. And finally, you have all of the settings. You've got all kinds of different settings here, including your display settings. You've also got the safety, sound, and clock settings as well. When you put this vehicle in reverse, you'll also see that backup camera pop up, which is a really nice feature. And if you put that vehicle back in reverse, of course, the infotainment system will pop back up. If you take a look just below that, we've got that same nice brushed metallic finish to the panel that houses the climate vents in the center. And of course, you've also got the hazard lights there as well. And that brushed finish continues all the way across the dash. If you take a look just below that, you'll find the dual zone automatic climate controls. You can turn on the auto function to let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to the temperature that you set. Of course, this system also comes with air conditioning for those hot summer days, which is a very nice feature to have in the Okanagan. And for the cold winter months, you also have the 3-stage heated seats for both your driver and your passenger. Just below there, of course, you do have the passenger airbag warning there as well. Underneath, you have an SD card slot if you wanted to play your music that way, and of course you've also got those 2 USB ports that I mentioned, as well as an auxiliary input if you wanted to use that as well. There's lots of options, and you'll be able to listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. You've also got this nice little finish to the bottom of this panel here so that you can house things in there without them sliding around too much. Take a look at the shifter here. You've got that nice leather wrapped boot. And you've of course also got your manual mode if you wanted to manually shift through the gears. And you can also put the vehicle into sport mode with this little switch here to ensure that you can get the most possible performance out of the vehicle. Just below that, we do have that system that I showed you to navigate your information system. Of course, you've got the home button, the audio button, the nav button, and you've also got the back button as well as the favorite button. And you do have the tactile audio controls here. You can of course mute it by pushing it in as well. This is also where you'll find the parking brake, and as we continue down, you've of course got a couple of extra cup holders as well as a little storage pocket. And you've also got this nice leather wrapped armrest here that of course houses your center console with this nice little tray to help keep things organized in here. And if we take a look inside there, you might be able to see the 12-volt outlet that's in there to help keep things charged up. Take a look in the passenger side footwell there, you'll find the same great CX-5 branded floor mats. And just above there, of course, we've got your standard glove box. There's lots and lots of room inside. And if we take a look over at the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design as well as, of course, the controls for your power locks as well as the passenger side window. Finally, if we take a look up top here, you'll find the programmable garage door buttons on the bottom of your mirror here. And this is an auto dimming rear mirror. So it'll keep the mirror nice and dim, even if there are bright lights at nighttime shining in your mirror. Finally, up top here, we do have the controls for your sunroof, which is a really nice feature to have to let some sun in as well as some airflow in the summer months. And of course, you'll also find the interior lighting controls. Lastly, you do have a little sunglasses holder here, as well as this nice little fold-out piece for the visor, so you can keep the sun out of your eyes regardless of the position that it's in. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got more of that same incredible black leather seating with the very nice design, including the perforation and that nice rib design to the center of the seat. Of course, you'll also find the nice red accent stitches that run all the way along the bolster and to the bottom of the seat there as well. You'll also find plenty of legroom for the rear passengers, and of course, you've also got a couple of handy little storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat for some additional interior cargo storage. You'll also find this handy fold-out center armrest here for your rear passengers. It's a nice padded leather armrest with, of course, a couple of extra cup holders in there as well. These seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. Simply grab up top here, press that button in, and the seat will fold down, revealing tons and tons of interior cargo space. Let's go and take a look back there, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panels here, and you'll find that same great design as we found in the front, with, of course, the switch for your rear windows. And underneath there, you do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel, as well as the speaker integrated in there as well. Popping open the lift gate, you'll find tons of interior cargo space, as well as this really nice CX-5 branded cargo mat to ensure that anything that you put back here doesn't damage the carpet underneath. It's a really nice rugged cargo mat. If you take a look on the right hand side here, you will find an extra 12-volt outlet, which is a really handy feature, and you've also got the door handle so you can fold the seats down from the back without having to open up the back seat as well. Of course, on the other side there, you do have the handles for the seats as well. If you take a look underneath here, you do have that nice carpet that I mentioned, and of course, if you look underneath there, you've also got the spare tire as well as the tools to change it if you ever get a flat. Up top here, you've also got this nice cargo cover that you can pull across to hide your cargo and keep it covered. So let's go ahead and close up the hatch. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features and there's lots I didn't get to show you. So make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.